Don't do anything foolish.
Hollywood's golden age was full of secrets. Today, we revealed the top 10 hidden lesbian relationships from this glamorous era. Get ready to explore the hidden lives and untold stories of Tinseltown's brightest stars.
Morning, Ebba. What are you doing up so early?
I couldn't sleep.
Number 10. Billie Holiday. Famed jazz singer Billie Holiday was celebrated in her lifetime and beyond for her incredible talent and complex personal life. While many accounts of her story, including the 1972 Diana Ross film Lady Sings the Blues, have focused on her tumultuous affairs with men, Billie's bisexuality has often been overlooked. Holiday's relationships with women were equally tumultuous. Although she was not shy about her same-sex relationships, one of her most significant and widely publicized relationships, with Talula Bankhead, is missing from her autobiography. According to historian John Syod, her co-writer was forced to downplay certain relationships, including the one with Talula, because of the threat of legal action. Billie Holiday was a true artist of her time, emerging as a social phenomenon in the 1950s. Her soulful, unique singing voice and ability to transform any material into her own music made her a superstar. Today, Holiday is remembered for her masterpieces, creativity, and vibrancy, and many of her songs are as recognizable today as they were decades ago. Her haunting voice is still considered one of the greatest jazz voices of all time. Number 9. Greta Garbo. Madonna's Vogue also features Greta Garbo. Once hailed as the most beautiful woman in the world, this Swedish-American enchantress was known for her stunning looks, melancholic personality, portrayal of tragic characters, and subtle performances. Above all, she was known for her desire for seclusion. Garbo had relationships with Marlene Dietrich, Billie Holiday, Talula Bankhead, and Mercedes DeAosta. Whenever Greta moved on, Mercedes often found solace in Marlene Dietrich's arms. Garbo referred to her affairs with women as exciting secrets. She died 6 weeks after Madonna's Vogue was released. Number 8. Libby Holman. Libby Holman had a variety of intimate relationships with both men and women throughout her life. Among her famous lesbian lovers were DuPont heiress Louisa Dandolo Carpenter, actress Jean Eagles, and modernist writer Jane Bowles. Carpenter played a significant role in Holman's life. They raised their children together, lived together, and were openly accepted by their theater peers. Holman also scandalized some by dating much younger men, such as fellow American actor Montgomery Clift, whom she mentored. Best known today as a Broadway actress and torch singer of the 1920s and 1930s, Libby Holman's life was marked by early poverty, extraordinary talent, scandal, fabulous wealth, and tragedy. Her story is ripe for books and movies. Born into a once prosperous Jewish family in Ohio, her family's stock brokerage business collapsed in 1904 when her uncle disappeared after embezzling nearly $1 million, leaving her innocent father scandalized and bankrupt. Her mother raised her 3 daughters in anger over her loss of wealth and position, which undoubtedly influenced Libby's ambitious nature. Number 7. Marlene Dietrich. Besides Jimmy Dean, another icon Madonna celebrated in Vogue was Marlene Dietrich. Madonna even styled herself after the blonde screen siren. Hailing from the LGBTQ+ friendly art culture of Weimar, Marlene made her mark in Hollywood by boldly wearing pants and tuxedos. Marlene was unabashedly open about her relationships with both men and women, kissing women on screen in the 1930s. She was romantically linked to Kay Francis, Edith Piaf, Mercedes DeAcosta, and Greta Garbo. Marlene referred to Hollywood's underground network of closeted actresses as her sewing circle. Number 6. Kay Francis. Kay Francis was the highest-paid actress and the #1 star at Warner Brothers from 1930 to 1936. Costume designer Miles White told William J. Mann in Behind the Screen: How Gays and Lesbians Shaped Hollywood about an all-gay pool party at Francis's home in the 1930s. According to White, Francis was believed to be a lesbian. She had been married 4 times without children and appeared frequently in gossip columns, often linked to gay men who were really just friends. In 1934, Warner Brothers reportedly paid Anderson Lawler $10,000 to accompany Francis to Europe. Lawler told writer George Eales that while they were in London, a drunken and completely naked Francis entered his hotel room and declared, "I'm not a star, I'm a woman, and I want to get f***ed." Lawler said he made his $10,000 that night. Eales, who was gay himself, tried to downplay Francis's sexuality by citing her diaries, which revealed long-term feelings for her husbands. He acknowledged possible affairs with women but said that wasn't where her head was. There was never the slightest doubt that she was male-oriented. Number 5. Mercedes DeAosta. Playwright and screenwriter Mercedes DeAosta was the Shane of her day, sleeping with nearly every woman in West Hollywood. Before she became a bisexual seducer of the stars, she was a little girl who thought she was a little boy, even being called Raphael by her mother. Alice B. Toklas once remarked, "Say what you will about Mercedes, she's had the most important women of the 20th century." DeAosta had long love affairs with actresses Eva Le Gallienne, Alla Nazimova, and Isadora Duncan. Her most legendary relationship, however, was with Greta Garbo. She married a heterosexual man in 1920, but insisted that the wedding remain private and was conspicuously frowning as she was carried over the threshold that evening. Mercedes DeAosta was born on March 1, 1892, in New York City. Her father, Ricardo DeAosta, was born in Cuba to Spanish parents and later emigrated to the United States. Her mother, Micaela Hernandez de Alba y de Alba, was Spanish and reputedly a descendant of the Spanish Dukes of Alba. Number 4. Jean Aker. Jean Aker was born Harriet Aker in 1893 on a farm in Trenton, New Jersey. Her father was part Cherokee and her mother was Irish. They separated when she was young, and Jean attended St. Mary's Seminary in Springfield, New Jersey. She began her acting career in vaudeville and stock company plays before transitioning to film. In 1919, she moved to California and secured a $200 a week contract with a movie studio, thanks to her relationship with famed star Alla Nazimova. Soon after, she began another relationship with a younger, less established actress, Grace E. Darmond. In the midst of this love triangle, she met struggling actor Rudolph Valentino at a party, and they became friends. After 2 months of courtship, he proposed to her and she accepted. They were married on November 6, 1919, but on the wedding night she locked him out, claiming she had made a mistake. She then went to live at Grace Darmond's apartment. Valentino tried to reconcile, but the marriage ended in divorce 2 years later, when Valentino had become a major star and Aker's career was in decline. Number 3. Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn, a stunning Hollywood leading lady whose career spanned 6 decades, is remembered for her enduring relationship with frequent co-star Spencer Tracy. Despite their deep love and inseparability, screenwriter Larry Kramer and LGBTQ+ activist asserted Hepburn and Spencer Tracy were both gay. They were publicly paired by the studio. Everyone in Hollywood knows this to be true. According to Hollywood matchmaker Scotty Bowers, Hepburn was set up with over 150 women, though these relationships often ended after only a few encounters. Katharine Houghton Hepburn embraced a screen persona of headstrong independence and spirited personality, often portraying strong-willed, sophisticated women throughout her illustrious career. Number 2. Claudette Colbert. Claudette Colbert was an American actress. Although both of her marriages were apparently legitimate and loving, rumors of Claudette's affairs with other actresses, such as Katharine Hepburn, Joan Crawford, and Marlene Dietrich, followed her throughout her career. Most notably, Claudette had a very public, intimate relationship with out-lesbian artist Verna Hull in the 1950s. Although Claudette denied rumors that she was bisexual or a lesbian, she and Verna rented an apartment together in New York City and even had neighboring vacation homes in Barbados. Their relationship ended abruptly and acrimoniously in the early 1960s after the death of Claudette's husband. When Claudette died on July 30, 1996, she left her entire estate to another woman named Helen O'Hagan, whom she instructed in her will to be treated as her spouse. A friend remarked, "She certainly moved with great ease in gay circles. I used to see her at George Cukor's, and there was quite a bit going on. She was never shocked. It was a world in which she was comfortable. It was taken for granted that she was gay, or at least not conventionally straight." Don Bachardy, the lover of author Christopher Isherwood, added, "We used to call her Uncle Claude. Actually, I think she's a good example of a very closeted situation. The truth was known only to those close to her." Number 1. Talula Bankhead. Talula Bankhead, the singer and actress from a prominent Alabama family, was renowned for her wild and uninhibited personality. She was the epitome of rebellion, known for her wit and audacity, often stripping off at private parties. She married actor John Emery, but also had numerous lovers, both male and female. Talula's life was marked by tumultuous relationships with people, drugs, alcohol, and her conservative, wealthy Alabama family. Her love affairs with women were equally dramatic. She reportedly had intimate encounters with a wide array of women, including fellow singer Billie Holiday, actresses Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, Hattie McDaniel, Beatrice Lilly, Alan Nazimova, Blythe Daly, and writers Mercedes DeAosta and Ava Le Gallienne, among many others. Her romantic entanglements added to her legend as a fearless and unconventional figure in Hollywood and beyond. What story caught you off guard? Share your thoughts below. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more revelations from the hidden world of Hollywood.